Hello, welcome back to BookNerdTV. Today I am doing an actual book haul. I don't know why it's an actual book haul, but at any rate, today I'm doing a book haul and I've got, 5 books? I think 2 nonfiction and the rest are fiction, science fiction, fantasy. Plus, there's a short update at the end of the video discussing my BookTube prize progress. First book of the haul is the 2011 The Best American Science and Nature Writing, edited by Roach. So, as you all know, I am a big fan of nonfiction and specifically a big fan of the science and nature writing. My genres, my jam is science writing, medical history writing, nature writing. Well, I've been getting more into nature writing. See the end of this video to see what I'm talking about. So I picked up the 2011 version of the Best American Science and Nature Writing. And I may go back and pick up some of the other ones, but since Roach was the person that was doing the editing, I figured, well, this I will more than likely enjoy since Roach is attached to it. So I said, let me go ahead and order this. Of course, I got it from Thrift Books. They're not a sponsor. The next book of my haul is An Unkindness of Coast by Rivers Solomon. I am pretty sure everyone across BookTube and science fiction fantasy are aware of this book. I've heard very good things about the book from a couple of the people that I follow on BookTube, so I look forward to experiencing the book for myself and maybe even giving you all an insight into what my thoughts are on the book, because I don't think there's a reason for me to review or recommend or whatever. I think this has already been recommended highly enough by most people, well, most people, by a lot of the people that I've seen and that I respect. So there's no reason for me to say yay or nay on it. I think it's been pretty much a resounding yay from most people, again, or most people that I watch. So this one is definitely an up next for me. Hopefully I get to it in 2020, but it could be 2021. You never know. Book number 3 is Ancillary Justice by Leckie. I'm aware of Leckie through, I think it's Escape Pod. I'm pretty sure it's Escape Pod, maybe Lightspeed magazine podcast. I'm just not sure, but I know I've heard a story of hers. I'm fairly sure I've heard a story of hers via one of those podcasts, and I liked the short stories that I've heard. So, and I read about Ancillary Justice somewhere. Cannot remember. I could hold this up a little higher so that you could actually maybe see the cover, because I really like the cover. And you can see her name. So I heard about Ancillary Justice. Who knows where I heard about it, but it sounded like it's really good. The blurb on the back makes it sound very good as well. So this is one I absolutely hope to get to in this year. And if we're doing, if Thomas at SFF 180 is doing his space opera thing this year, I may save this book for that time and enjoy it during that period. The 4th book in my haul is The Word by Marita Golden. And this book is a collection of interviews that Miss Golden conducted with various and sundry African-descended writers discussing the impact that writing has had on their lives, what writing has done for them, how writing has affected how they think about and move through the world. So again, this is a book that I heard about probably on someone's channel. I feel like I heard about this book from BrownGirl Reading, maybe? I may be wrong. And that's a channel, BrownGirl Reading. But whichever channel it was that I heard about it, I thought, ooh, that sounds really good. And I thought this would be a really good addition to my library. Writers talking about writing, talking about the effect that writing has had on their lives. So I look forward to this book for sure. The number 5 book of my haul is Trouble and Her Friends, and it's by Melissa Scott. And this is a cyberpunk type book, and I've actually been looking for books of the cyberpunk persuasion, and so this is one of the books. I think I did a search on the interwebs, and Trouble and Her Friends seemed to be one of the books that I was really most interested in of the list that they provided. Some sounded, pretty interesting. Some sounded not even remotely interesting to me, but Trouble in Her Friends seems to be one that I gravitated to. Trouble in Her Friends may be one of the books that I saved for SFF 180's Space Opera-a-thon. So if I don't get to it within the next few months, I think this is again one of those books that I'll save for that event. If you have read any of these books already and you want to share your thoughts about the books, non-spoilery in nature of course, then go ahead and leave me a comment below, or comments. Okay, more than one is fine, or one really long one, that'll do as well. If you haven't read any of the books yet but are considering or interested in any of them, let me know that as well, because maybe we can, if not quite buddy read, maybe we can read them within the same time frame and, maybe get a good discussion going that way. My progress update for my BookTube prize reading is that I have finished book number 3, which for me was Know My Name by Chanel Miller, so I've got that book finished. I'm still in the process of reading Labyrinth of Ice by Buddy Levy. I am about a smooth halfway through the book, and things are going well. Progress is being made on a daily basis. The next book in the pile for my BookTube prize reading is Underland. So let me position this so that you can see just how beautiful this cover is, because it's gorgeous, eye-catching. Love it so much. I love it so much I'm not even looking at the camera. So how about that? I started this book a few days ago. Again, progress is being made. We're not going to discuss how far I'm not into this book, but things are going well. Again, I just started maybe the day before yesterday. Yesterday or the day before yesterday. So if it's Tuesday, I started it Sunday. I started this book on late Sunday night, and read a couple pages and started falling asleep. So I thought, well, I'll just save this. And so between yesterday's reading and the reading I've yet to do today, I've not gotten very far, but things look like they're going to go pretty well for this book, because I'm, again, interested. It's nature writing, and I've not had a book about nature that I was really interested or excited about reading in a while. And so I'm glad to have the discipline of the BookTube prize to focus me on more of the nature writing that I enjoy so much. So Underland by Robert MacFarlane. It's going pretty good so far. Early days, as they say. That's all I have for today. I know it's a short video. Don't worry, reviews are on the way. They are coming. They are upcoming. I am going to do them. Things and events in life have been happening, so I'm trying to get my schedule set so that I can sort of be a little more disciplined about putting the videos out, the way I've had to create a little more discipline around my reading of these books. So it's actually going to be beneficial for me all around in the end. If you like the video, remember to leave me a like or a thumbs up on the video. If you're enjoying the content in general, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to be notified when I post a new video, remember to go ahead and ring that notification bell. And remember, no matter what you may have to do within your day, there is always time to read. Bye-bye.